Mastering Active Recall, the ultimate study technique for middle school success. Where we're about to unlock one of the most powerful study techniques for middle school students: active recall. Active recall isn't just any study method, it's the secret weapon to supercharge your learning and memory. But first, what exactly is active recall? It's simple. Active recall means actively stimulating your memory to retrieve information. It's like flexing your brain muscles. Instead of passively absorbing information, you actively engage with it. Instead of just rereading notes or textbooks, you actively challenge yourself to remember and recall key concepts. Now, why should you bother with active recall? Well, it's because active recall supercharges your memory retention, enhances your understanding, and even encourages efficient study habits. Active recall is effective because it forces your brain to work, making the learning experience more impactful. Now, let's dive into how you can effectively use active recall in your study routine. It's all about turning your passive reading into an active learning experience. Step 1. Create flashcards. On one side, write a question or a key term, and on the other side, write the answer. Step 2. Cover the answer side of the flashcard. This is where the magic happens. Step 3. Attempt to recall the answer from memory. It's okay if you don't get it right the first time. That's the whole point. Step 4. Finally, reveal the answer and check if you got it right. If you did, great job. If not, no worries, that's part of the learning process. Remember, it's not about getting every answer correct on the first try. It's about actively engaging with the material and strengthening your memory over time. The key is to keep practicing regularly. Now that you know how to use active recall, let's explore why it's such a powerful technique and why it's worth incorporating into your study routine. Benefit 1. Memory retention. Active recall is like a workout for your memory. When you actively recall information, your brain strengthens its ability to remember it. Imagine it as if you're building a sturdy mental bridge to that information, making it easier to recall when you need it most, like during tests or assignments. Benefit 2. Deeper understanding. Active recall isn't just about memorization, it's about truly understanding the material. When you challenge yourself to recall concepts, you're engaging with them at a deeper level. It's like solving a puzzle, you see how everything fits together. Benefit 3. Efficient study habits. By actively recalling information, you're making your study sessions more efficient. You spend less time passively reading and more time actively learning. It's like hitting the fast-forward button on your study routine. These benefits make active recall a go-to technique for students looking to boost their academic performance. But remember, to fully reap these benefits, consistency is key. Incorporate active recall regularly into your study routine. It's not about cramming all your studying into one session. Small, regular doses of active recall work wonders. As you start using the active recall technique, there are a few common mistakes that you should be aware of. Avoiding these pitfalls will help you make the most of this powerful method. Mistake 1. Relying solely on passive reading. One of the biggest mistakes is thinking that active recall is just about reading your notes or textbooks passively. It's not. Active recall is about active engagement, not passive absorption. So, avoid the temptation to just skim through your materials. Mistake 2. Revealing answers too quickly. When using flashcards, don't rush to reveal the answers too quickly. The challenge lies in trying to recall the answer from memory before checking. By doing this, you're actively training your brain to remember, and that's where the magic happens. Remember, it's perfectly normal not to get every answer right on the first try. Mistakes are part of the learning process. The key is to keep practicing, keep challenging yourself, and keep improving your recall abilities over time. By being aware of these common mistakes, you're already ahead in the game. Now, let's explore some tips for success with active recall. Now that you're familiar with active recall and what to avoid, here are 3 key tips for success. Consistency. Make active recall a regular part of your study routine. Small, consistent doses work wonders. Regular review. Revisit material regularly to strengthen mental pathways. Periodically review and revise using active recall. Patience and persistence. it's okay not to be perfect. Stay patient, keep a growth mindset, and focus on progress. Incorporate these tips to maximize the benefits of active recall and supercharge your learning journey. Thank you for joining us to explore the power of active recall. To stay connected and access more educational content, reach out to us. Stay engaged with our future videos. Remember, it's not just about watching this video. Embrace active recall in your study routine, challenge your memory, and unlock your learning potential. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more educational content. Keep learning, keep recalling, and keep excelling.